Hi guys, welcome to the video. Is this connection meant to be? So we have 4 cards here. We have 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we have a little charm on each of them. So for number 1 we have this XOXO kisses and hugs. We have the world for number 2. We have hope for number 3. And we have dream for number 4. Okay, so pause the video if you need to, take some time to meditate on what kind of card you would like to find out if this connection is simply meant to be. Also, I will be going through each kind of reading with some added charms as well if necessary, and some dates as well. So please also stick around for the whole reading to find out dates, charms and any added info as well. So without further ado, pick a card and I'll review your messages. Hi Group 1, so today I'm going to talk about if this connection is meant to be for you. Straight off the bat, I've got some very interesting messages. We've got Queen of Wands, but we've got it in reverse. So this is what it looks like normally. You've got this woman's head coming out of a tree. So reversed, it looks very, very interesting. And this really says, you know, you're quite introverted, and I think that, you know, with this connection, you maybe pull away quite a lot. Maybe you're kind of shy and you're not really sure what to do with this situation. I think you're maybe worried that if you give power to this connection, you're going to lose yourself. That is not the case whatsoever. I think that you have a lot of strong energy when it comes to this connection that you can really bring to the person. I think you can bring a very unique kind of connection to this person, but I think you need to let things go. I think as an element you need to let the past go in order for this connection to kind of grow and to flourish. And I think, you know, I think you want it to be very natural, but maybe at the moment it doesn't feel so natural and it kind of feels a little bit more like you're trying to push things. You then got Knave of Pentacles. So you see this what a naked body with these coins and this fire. It looks kind of strange. This is really interesting as well because Knave of Pentacles is all about manifestation and new beginnings and abundance. So, you know, letting things go so you can have a new beginning, but also you have to put the effort in, okay? You have to decide if this is what you want, if this connection is meant to be for you in your own heart. But this is really nice because this is like basically a green light card. So if there was a card that said, yes, this connection is meant to be, you got this card. And, you know, this is all about happiness and fulfillment as well. So this connection is meant to be, but I mentioned the Queen of Wands in reverse for you because I think that you are worried about a lot of things when it comes to this connection, and you need to work through those in order for it to kind of come closer to you or to grow. So again, kind of feeling more confident in yourself, you know, knowing that you're not going to lose yourself in this situation and you don't have to give all your power to somebody. That's not really how it works. It's meant to be, you know, that kind of equality, that idea of, you know, happiness and fulfillment, and having that abundant manifestation and a new beginning as well. So that's really, really nice. And then got Retreat. Time to disconnect from the world. That's really nice as well because it kind of makes sense with COVID right now, doesn't it? You know, retreat, you know, having some time away with this person if you can, kind of just getting to know each other one-on-one as well, kind of building up your confidence in the idea this connection is meant to be. And what I liked about this card as well is they're in like wedding gear. So again, kind of emphasizes that it is meant to be. It's really nice as well because retreating and getting to know somebody not only builds up your confidence in you know, this connection, but also it just says to me that you two are going to have such a natural and special bond with each other as well. And that's beautiful. Okay, that's what we want. And then that leads on nicely to be bold and make the first move again. There's an element of feeling confident, you know, you feeling confident in this situation, kind of, you know, building up the guts a little bit. Maybe, you know, with this connection, you haven't really reached out to them because you're scared, you know, of things from the past maybe coming and maybe been rejected before, and you're like, God, no, I can't have that happen to me again, or something kind of, you know, interesting like that. It happens to all of us really, so, you know, don't worry, you're not on your own there. But retreating, taking time to disconnect from the world can also just mean you taking some time to really think about if this connection is what you want, kind of how you can work upon things as well, being bold and making the first move, you know, taking action. This moves on nicely to Knight of Michael, which is a strong, kind of intelligent type of card. You can see this woman on this horse kind of saying, yeah, let me take the reins and go for it. And this says time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. So again, time to move quickly works with that, be bold and make the first move. Choose logic over emotion. I really like that because that's kind of saying, you know, look at it from a bigger picture perspective, okay? Look at it as a whole, okay? Don't get too much like, how do I feel about this person? How do they feel about me? Look at it from a different perspective. And sudden changes, that's really exciting. You know, we've got a lot of fire energy here, so something coming to you quickly. You know, sudden changes, you know, so something fast moving is going to come in. So I'm going to find a month of a year, maybe this year or next year, in which something kind of powerful is going to happen. 12, okay, so you've got December. So something in December is going to happen with this kind of connection. And if you think about it, August is almost over, so that's nearly, what, 3 months away? That's incredible. I've choose some dates that you might want to look out for as well. December, yeah. So you've got 1, 2, and another 1. I love having 2 1s again as well, because that's like that 2 people that are meant to be together. Again, that connection. So it could be the 1st, the 2nd of December. It could be the 3rd, it could be the 4th. So pretty much the start of December is really important for you, for something sudden to happen. And you know, sudden always says to me, like, oh, something's going to happen tomorrow, but 3 months is pretty quick, you know, and the grand scheme of how long we live, that's pretty quick. So I think for you, this connection is definitely meant to be, but I think you know, you kind of have to let go of the past. And I think for you, definitely manifest having a new beginning with this person. So I'm going to pick a charm as well that kind of encapsulates this connection. Oh, I got the Galaxy. And that's like a love that's out of this world, you know, something that's incredible. It's going to be very passionate and very exciting. And I think it's going to take you into kind of thoughts that you never had before, kind of exciting thoughts, and thinking, wow, everything's going to happen. So yeah, that's a connection that's definitely meant to be. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did and it resonated with you even just a little bit, please like, subscribe, and thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Hi group 3, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for picking this group. This group straight off the bat again is very, very exciting. We have Queen of Pentacles. We have it in reverse. So that's what it looks like normally. This kind of woman with these like eels wrapped around her, kind of like drowning. That's what it's like in reverse. And this is very interesting because this is all about kind of success and self-care for yourself, kind of adoring yourself and looking after yourself. And I think with this connection, you're putting too much emphasis on this connection, or you're either not putting any emphasis on it at all. There's like no in between. You're either obsessing too much on it, or you're trying to detach completely. And I think there's no in between with that. And that this connection, it needs a lot of work. It needs kind of cultivating, and it needs you to put the effort in and to kind of work towards it, get advice, and kind of move forward. So straight off the bat, this connection unfortunately is not like a yes, yes, yes. This is something that's saying, you know, this needs work if it is going to happen. But then you also got the Wheel of Fortune. And that's pretty much all about kind of new beginnings as well. Really exciting as well. It's also like, you know, kind of luck of the draw. It's a good luck string, basically. And it's saying this is going to be a good change for you. There's going to be karma. You know, that law of karma is going to come back to you in a really nice way. You treat this person with love, and then that comes back. I think you really care for this person, this connection. I think you really want it to work out. I think you're kind of feeling very optimistic about it, or you're trying to feel optimistic about it. The universe is taking the wheel, no pun intended, and is saying, you know, things are going to be happening for you that are really exciting and really different. So I think the Wheel of Fortune, definitely very, very exciting for you. I think in particular, you know, you're going to find yourself having a lot of fun with the connection. And, you know, interestingly enough, this doesn't necessarily mean that... What am I trying to say? I think for this connection, when I say it's not really working, it's because it needs to become something different. It needs to be pushed, you know, into something different. And because you have a new start coming, okay? And a new moon as well. A new moon is all about manifesting and, you know, kind of bringing something new and exciting into your life that you've always wanted. You know, full moon's for letting things go, but the new start is coming is all about manifestations that are new and exciting. And then leading that on is letting your friends help you. Okay, letting your friends and family help you, you know, ask for and accept support from others. So when can you expect people to be there for you? Do you have support? Because this Queen of Pentacles in reverse says that self-care and adoring yourself is important, and putting that energy out and not putting emphasis on a connection too much, kind of just having fun with your friends and letting loose again, traveling a lot and just kind of getting excited about life. You know, there's definitely some sudden change coming in. That is definitely a new beginning. And then you finally got Page of Gabriel. Page of Gabriel is kind of very energetic, optimistic card. So again, like the Wheel of Fortune. And this is about following your passion. So following this connection if you believe it. You know, you're ready for this challenge. And also an opportunity for excitement and adventure. So I think this connection, it needs to become something else in order for you to kind of have that nice, adventurous, spontaneous relationship that you maybe have always been manifesting. I think for you guys in particular, you know, you really like to kind of get out there and live life the way it should be lived, you know, kind of exciting and spontaneous and adventurous. And, you know, there is definitely a new start coming for you. So I'm going to find a month of the year, maybe this year or next year, in which this connection can start changing and growing into something better. 10, okay, so that's so close. So we've got October this year. So October this year, that's really exciting because that means that this connection is going to grow quickly. And again, you know, you've got this watery energy of the Queen of Pentacles in which it's like, oh, you know, I'm not sure what's going on, but then you've got this fast Wheel of Fortune. So I think right now you've got to take the action to put some self-care in and to start manifesting. October is exciting, okay, that's coming really close. Let's pick some dates that might be important. So I've got 1 and 1, okay, that's 2. I only get 2 ones, it's always like a connection that's important. So again, I think this is important. Oh, you got 3 ones, okay, and a 3. So 3 might be an important number for you in particular with this kind of connection. So you could have the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, or you could have the 6th is important for October. So kind of the start of October. And let's pull a charm to kind of emulate what this connection will be like. Oh, okay, got 3. I've got an elephant. So again, kind of traveling and elephants are very wise creatures as well. So kind of enjoying and trying to, you know, see, like I say, see life the way it should be seen. You've got this compass again. But do you know what it looks like? It looks like a wheel, doesn't it? So you've got this cycle, this circle, there's going to be a new beginning, you know, you're seeing things travelling, but that looks a lot like the wheel. That's really cool. And then finally, you've got an angel wing or an angel feather, and that's all about this connection being divinely protected and guided. So I think this connection is going to be divinely guided. I think your universe, your angels is looking out for you. But again, you need to kind of put that eye on protection and self-care on yourself as well. So I hope this resonated with you, even just a little bit. If it did, please comment down below and like and subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. Bye. Hi Group 3, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for picking this video. Straight off the bat, we've got some very interesting messages. You've got 2 of Swords. So can you see this knife over this guy's eyes and mouth? And this is all about having a very challenging decision to make, you know, no clarity. You've kind of got a lack of information about this connection. I think, you know, you maybe feel like the wool's always going to be pulled across your eyes. You know, you're not really sure what's going on. I think maybe you don't or you won't make a choice when it comes to this connection. You know, I sense that there's a real hesitancy to kind of change things. You know, you're waiting for like a revelation or an epiphany or something to come, and it just feels like, oh, will it ever come? But I think, you know, you need a bit of faith and hope and inspiration in this connection. But there's definitely a lack of information. You need to kind of gain some bearings with the situation, kind of gain some more kind of clarity. It's interesting because you've got 2 cards in your tarot deck. And, you know, 2 might be an important number for you as well, but it also could just mean 2 people together. So you have got this 2 of Pentacles. Skull, which is looked down upon with the sun and these 2 coins over this field that something's trying to grow, but can you see the petals are falling off? The petals are falling off. It's kind of like things changing, and this is all about you juggling to understand whether this connection should be a priority in your life. Okay, you've got a lot going on. Maybe you kind of need to slow down. You need to connect with each other. I'm getting such a disconnected vibe from this. You know, you're not telling each other what you really want to tell each other. You know, there's not much equality going on, and that's normally on this person's side. They can't seem to give you the equality that you want. You know, again, there's this idea that you need to slow down and look at the bigger picture in this situation, kind of see everything for what it is. And, you know, this could also be the fact that you're trying to, you know, you're having issues with your finances or your work or your job or your college, and you're trying to juggle whether this connection should be a priority in your life or not. You also got Risha or X, time has come to clear your energy. This could be very literal, as in releasing an ex of yours, but this could also be releasing ideals about love, releasing ideals you have about yourself when it comes to love. This could even be releasing this connection, okay? Because the thing is, I don't get an overwhelming vibe that this connection is meant to be. I don't think it's like dead in the water, but I think there's so much work to be done on this connection, if that makes sense. And sometimes when connections are meant to be, they're simple, you know, they don't. Every relationship takes, you know, kind of input, and it takes work and effort. Of course it does. But some relationships, they're definitely meant to be, just have more ease than others. And I don't see a lot of ease in this situation. There's so much fear. Again, I mentioned fear with Two of Swords, and then you also got work through your fears. New Moon in Scorpio. Scorpio's water sign, so lots of emotion. So again, this is an emotional thing for you. It's scary. It's really kind of strange as well. You know, working through fears, you know, fears that you have about love, fears that you have about this connection. Fears about releasing things in the past, you know, your ex, you know, trauma, all sorts of different things. I think this situation is really quite complex, actually. I'm struggling to find the words, because I'm like, there's so much I could say about this. It's very complex. You know, there seems to be psychological components to this, which there wasn't in the other groups. And then finally, you also got change your life. So again, I was mentioning about Two of Swords, like that hesitancy to change things. And you got this guy, this angel, sat on the peak of this building, looking over again, seeing this bigger picture. It says a sudden revelation that offers freedom. I kind of mentioned about having that epiphany. Breaking free of procrastination. So again, you know, kind of that unwillingness to make a decision, which is the Two of Swords is basically in its literal form means a challenging decision. And then embracing opportunities that change brings. So kind of going out there, working through your fears and bringing in new things in your life that challenges that. You know, a sudden revelation that offers that freedom so you don't feel trapped, you know, a fear of feeling trapped in a situation maybe. You know, fear of being trapped and not being able to release an ex or release a past ideal. And I think finding this something that gives you excitement, in which you do break free and you're able to bring opportunities into this connection. Because like I say, this is a complex group, and I think there's issues here. So let's find a month of the year, either this year or next year, in which you'll start to maybe get a revelation or realization about this connection, or the other person kind of opens or closes that door for you. 11, okay, so 11 is also a very interesting angel number as well, which means that this new opportunity that is coming to you is going to be definitely meant for you. 11, so November. So this year, okay, so that's what, 2 months away, so you've got some time for you to kind of work on yourself, but also this is where you can start to understand what your priorities are. So in November, you're going to realise things. And what I love most about that as well is that these petals that are falling off the flower, autumn is when things fall off, you know, leaves fall, things die, so in order for other things to live, okay? So I think for you, although it might sound kind of shocking and hard to kind of progress, there is really a lot of good coming for you. So I'm going to pick a charm to kind of find out what's coming for this connection and also other things in your life. Beautiful, you got the Sun. So again, you have got this nice future, and you have got a very amazing connection coming up. The Sun is like success, it's beauty, it's two people that are natural and meant to be together. It's also a very connected, natural thing where things grow easily. And again, this is what I'm talking about with ease. So you will have ease. And again, what does that say? You've got this leaf that says natural, and you've got a bee. So you have something very natural coming up as well. With this connection in particular, seeing the bigger picture. Can you see these goggles? Seeing the bigger picture, looking out, changing your life. And then you've got the key, you know. You are the key to making this decision and challenging yourself, becoming the person that you're meant to be, releasing things. What does a lock do? What does a key do? It releases a lock, doesn't it? So for you, you're going to have to release a lot and find important kind of moments. I think 2 is going to be an important number for you, but I also find some dates on these dice. So you've got 1 and 1, so again 2 and a 3. So 1, 2, 3 or 5 could be important for November. So again, start of the month. For all these groups, we've got start of the month coming up. But this could also be, it could be the 23rd as well. It could be the 13th. Yeah, so I hope this resonates with you even just a little bit. Please don't be worried about this connection. You've got the sun, you've got something really natural and amazing coming up. So even if it feels like this connection's not working out, you've got something so much better coming out for you, because you have the ability to, you know, change your life. So I hope you like this. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye. Hi Grateful, I hope you're doing wonderful today. Straight off the bat, this connection is definitely meant to be, and I will tell you why. You have King of Wands. This is somebody who's very forceful and kingly, maybe kind of a leader, very excited, energetic energy. And King of Wands is really interesting because this is about how this person really loves how determined you are, and especially determined with this connection as well. And they like your charisma, they like your discipline, they like, you know, the way that you do things in life. And you both dream of each other, okay? You dream of this person, they dream of you. They dream about you a lot, actually. Like, they dream about having lots of new opportunities with you. They dream about, like, traveling with you, like, going to cafes. Like, I'm getting this, like, vision in my head. They dream about you to, like, walking down the street a lot, kind of. I'm getting this idea, like, of vineyards. I'm getting vineyards, but I'm also getting, you know, kind of lots of books in my head, lots of leaves, lots of, you know, red and gold for some reason as well. This person is very kingly and energetic, and they're also very, they just love, they just really like you, you know, they like the way you do things in life. There's going to be definitely a new opportunity coming for you too as well, it's very soon. And you also got Eight of Wands as well, which kind of expresses that. Can you see this, like, lightning? It's like a shocking message coming through. So something new coming along, and you've got this tower wrapped in wands. And there's got a lot going on in this card. And this is saying this is movement. This is fast-paced energy. You know, you've got the sun here, and you've got this kind of fire and electricity here. So there's a lot of passion. There's fire. There's just like, woo, 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 lots of electricity going. Like, I'm getting excited talking about it. But this is also saying, go with the flow, you know, let go of control. You don't need to wrap your talons around it so much. Like, manifest this, because you are going to see results so soon, okay? Gotta go now. Gotta go now. Like, you're going to see so much success and results if you start manifesting now. You really start putting the effort in now. This card also is saying to me that you're going to travel with this person. So I think traveling is going to be important for you too, kind of going to places, seeing new horizons together. Also just getting to know each other on such a deeper, more exciting level as well. I'm getting this person's very spontaneous and they like to do things a bit differently. I think you're going to be like, whoa, I really like the fact that they just go with the flow and they don't care so much, but they're very kingly, you know, people like them, and they are very, what I would call, stable and equipped. They know how to handle life. They're like street smart. But this connection is very natural, and I think you're going to have a lot of this, what I call the 3 stars with this relationship. You're going to have faith, hope and trust, which is really exciting and really lovely as well. But in both of these cards, you've got these like little ghosties, so you do need to let something go from the past. You do need to let go of things in order for this new opportunity to come along. So I think, you know, naturally for you, taking stock of things in the past and knowing that new opportunities are going to come. And again, what I said about seeing a result soon, you've got a personal issue reaches resolution. So this connection is going to come to fruition quite soon, and also it's going to give you the answers that you've been wanting in your life. Forming in Cancer. Cancer is definitely a water sign. It's very emotional, but a forming, again, something ending, so something new can begin. And you also got wedding. And it doesn't have to be like a marriage. It could just also mean like a commitment that is, you know, between you two. So maybe you become whatever you would like to be labelled as. You know, this situation does involve marriage though, so you two, you know, you're either going to become married soon, or your connection is going to grow to just a level of commitment. I tend to see this as just more of being like a close commitment with each other, you know, kind of those two together. But you know, that kind of is nice when it leads on to the personal issue reaches resolution, because it's the idea that things are being wrapped up in a nice little bow. And then you've got Queen of Raphael, which is a love card. This is a kind and giving person. And this is follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information, which I like to think is me. But following your heart, you know, kind of going towards lots of things. And if there's 8 of Wands, can you see there's a heart? And it leads you to the Tower. If you follow your heart, it will lead you to who you are meant to be. It will lead you to this connection. You need to kind of like focus on that. And what I love about this too you've got these two dolphins together. I don't know if you can see the light. And I always see two dolphins as like soulmates and a connection that's meant to be. So out of all the groups, this is the strongest one that's like a yes, this connection is meant to be. And, you know, a love of home and family as well, you know, so you two growing a really nice home together and seeing things clearly, you know, having messages that are coming in that make you see things clearly, you know, with this connection. So I'm going to pull a dice to see either this year or next year when this kind of connection is going to really bear fruit, because we've got this 8, so 8 might be important, but we're kind of, we're in 8 at the moment with August, aren't we? But I also mean a day as well. 8! What the hell? 8. That's so cool. So 8 years is really important. I think because obviously, you know, August is like happening now. This could also mean next August is important. But it also just means 8 is an important number for you. Look out for 888 as an angel number. Start to look out for 8 as being your number. That's so creepy that I just looked at 8 and then I pulled an 8. You see, everything always works in tandem, doesn't it? And then we'll pull some charms as well. Seeing the bigger picture, these binoculars, seeing things, you know, clarity, actually travelling together as well, you know, again, emphasises my travel thing. Also, anchor, there, travelling. But also, again, what I mentioned about you two are each other's anchor, you know, you have that hope, trust, that stability, that faith. You have someone that anchors you down, but again, it does also mean that travel aspect of having someone who's secure and confident and stable, that king energy. What's very interesting is you've got 2 deer, which means you both fear this connection though. You're both fearful. And that's why this 8 of Wands is telling you to manifest this, because if you don't, you start to think about it more logically than you should. And really, you two, you know, I think you're both wanting to just follow your heart, but there's fear there. So I think for you both, just let go of fear and go for it. Just learn everything you can learn. And yeah, just what kind of... Okay, so let's look at what zodiac sign we can emulate here. Okay, Leo. Again, getting rid of that fear and being confident. Yes, fantastic. So this is a fire sign, fire energy, something coming in quickly again. But also, this is, Leo is great because this is about, you know, taking charge, being outgoing. It works with that king energy as well, you know. Often in the past, you know, in the past lives, in these lives, you know, Leos were like kings, you know, important people. They have that confident, fiery energy. So, yes, you need to emulate the Leo a bit more. So be less of the emotional Cancer side and be more of the kind of fast-paced, fiery Leo energy. So I hope that makes sense, and if it has resonated even just a little bit, please do comment down below. Let me know what group you picked, and, you know, let me know about this connection. Like and subscribe, and I really hope that you enjoyed this reading. Thank you very much for sticking around, and I hope you have a fabulous day.